Good morning. How do you create a mockup video for your business? We are going to use Shortcut. It is a free open source video editor to do that. This video is now for you if you are looking for a way to save time. It is more if you want a video mockup for your print on demand mug designs, and you do not want to use a mockup that you will purchase to put your design on it that other people will purchase as well. You want something that is different, that is you. So you'll use Shortcut. If you do not have Shortcut, you can Google it in Google search bar and just tap Shortcut and find the website and download it from there to install it on your computer. So when you open Shortcut, you'll click on playlist. So we'll click on playlist and we will open our folder. So I'm going to open my folder and bring a background. So let's just click on one of them, and for the background I will suggest, so I recorded a video to show how you record the background. So pretty much to record the background is I use the camera, I didn't use the phone. So you grab your camera or your phone, whichever you use to record, and you record a surface. So first let's play it to, so you record something for 50 seconds, not more than a minute, and you'll notice it has noise in it. So you record a surface that you want to put the mug on, and you do not move your camera. It'll be good to put it on a tripod, and you do not move the surface that you are going to put the mug on. You can either you put some elements on the surface, but while you are looking at the camera to see where you are putting things, and you leave a good amount of space available for your mug to be on. And so when you start the recording, you can either move one of the elements or add something on the video just to show that it is a video, it's not just an image. So I think this one is good. And the reason why I say not to move the camera is when you move the camera and you use that video for the mockup later, when you add the mug in the video, when the video is playing, where the camera moves, the mug will move like following the camera. So it's good you just move an element that is not the video camera and that is not the surface you are going to put the mug on. So we are going to move it to the playlist, but we are just going to drag it to the playlist. So now that we drag the video to the playlist, we will drag it to the timeline. And by doing that, we are just going to drag it down. So I press my mouse and just drag it down, and you just wait a few seconds and it will be there. We do not want voice in the video, therefore we are going to click on the mute to mute it. So now we have the video. We will need to bring the mug. The easiest way to have your mug design is to go to make your design and upload it to Printful. If you are using Printful, in this video we are going to use Printful. So you will upload it to Printful and you will download the mug from Printful and save it. I'm going to record multiple videos. One will be to upload a blank template to the mug and download that so that you can have blank mug and use that to put your own design on the mug and use that in the video. Another one will be to actually upload the design on the mug, and download it. So it works. I will say to use this if you use Printful to fulfill your orders. That way you are not using their products to order from another company. So when I don't know if I need to go through how to put the design, let's just do one. So I'm going to take this, and instead of searching for the product, I'm just going to go to duplicate, and I'm using 15 ounces. So it duplicated for me, and I'm going to pretty much click on edit, and when it opens, I'm going to delete the design that is on it. And I have a specific design template that I use, but you can upload one design and pretty much duplicate them here. So we have the mug, and we'll go to design or choose file, and we will choose our file. We'll click on the file. If you don't have the file there, you will click on upload. Let me see if it's still here. You'll click on upload and you'll upload the file. But this one, the first video that we are recording, or I will say the second one, because the first one show how to record the video mockup. So this video is just going to show the easiest way to have a mockup mug. So now we have the design uploaded, and we will just click on continue, and I'm not going to change anything in the title, and I'm just going to click on save for templates. So when I come back here, I'm going to click on download mockups, and it's going to show you different type of mockups here. You can download them. I have done some like that, but I like to have my product to be, I like to have different images for my products, because if you are not the only one using Printful, everybody that is using Printful and using their mockup, it's just going to be the same thing. So if you, it's all depend on what you want to do. The process that I'm showing does not save you time, but it just make your product different. Okay, so now I don't want all those images. I want the blank one. So the blank one I selected for me already, and the PNG is selected. That's what I want. I will click generate mockups. And when it and then it will ask you to download. So I'm going to click on download mockups. So it'll create a zip folder for you. So I'm going to open File Explorer, click on download, and it is here. So I'm going to cut that or copy it, or you can just right click and click on copy to copy that. And I'm going to go to my files, my folders, excuse me. And it's not the right place I would want to put it, but let's just put it somewhere here. So let's paste it. Now we have it. So let's create a folder. It'll be good to do that where you have your designs, but let's just call it D25W print full. So we will click on and we are going to select. So I'm pressing Control and select each one of them, and I'm just going to cut them, and I'm going to paste them in the folder that I created for that. So let's see if it's going to open. Hold on, let me copy the link here. Okay, I want to see the images. So we are going to just grab one and use it in our video. So this video is just going to be if you do not want to put the design on a blank mug, but you want to use Printful to generate the design on the mug image for you. You download the PNG version because you won't have background. So now we are going to lower this and bring the mug. We are going to use one. We can use more than one as well if you want to show both. Why not? Let's do that. Let's bring both to those two, and you'll notice that I just drag them. So to insert them on the timeline, we need to add another track, video track. So to do that, put your mouse on a blank area and right click it. So under track operations, click on add video track. It will add it on top, and let's remember to just mute that one as well. So we will drag the first one. I held on to I pressed the left area of the mouse and just drag it down. So I'm going to pretty much move it to the beginning of the track, and you'll notice that the video track is long all the way. So we are going to drag. If I didn't have the second one to bring, this one I will drag it. You see the way I put the mouse there, and I will just drag it to match that one, but I'm going to put it halfway somewhere. And now I'm going to go drag the second one. I'll put the mouse on it, and then I'll drag it down. and don't let it go until you see override. And I like to put a little bit away from the first one. And now I'm dragging it, but I want that to overlap the first one a little bit. That will create a fade effect when you see that hourglass shape. So now this one, I'm going to drag it all the way to the end. And I can just, yeah, the video is longer than that, so I will continue to drag this one, okay, so that they line up. Now let's go back to the start. So we have one video track for the video mock-up that we made. We have a second video track excuse me, for the image. And for this one, we order, don't know, I can show it later, but we ordered the mug to see how the image will show up on it. And I think pretty much is the same, but it look kind of stretched out for me the way I have the design. It's more like a circle, but I don't know, it's looking like kind of stretched in my opinion. But okay, so now that we have both, what we'll do next, don't know if you notice it, but the mug is a little bit close to the elements in the video. We left enough space when we are recording the video so that we don't connect both. So what you will do is you can either go on top and click on filter, or you can just click on it where you have the playlist. So we are going to click on filter, but before we do that though, let's select the video that has let's select the track. The way I like to do it, I just like to, you'll hold control and I just select that whole, the both. But you want to select the image. So we click on filter. So under filter, you will click on plus. That will show you different options here. You can click on video and then you search what we are looking for, or you can just type it. I'm looking for size and position. So when you type it, it's going to bring it up. Size, position, and rotate. That's what we are looking for. That's that filter. You click on it and it will have a yes sign next to it. So when you do something and you do not like it, when you click on that yes sign, it will take the filter that you apply off of the product. So now we have that set. It will open a rectangle around the design, and that rectangle has a little ball. We are going to hold that. I like to press shift key on my computer, and then I will move it a little bit away from the elements in the design, but without going too far away either. Okay, so when you are doing your video mockup, you can use something that will that could have the same size as the mug that you want to record. And I noticed that 2-cup canning jar, I think it's paint, is the same height as 15 ounces mug. So you can use that to position and look at it to see how that look compared to the element you have in the video. It's just if you want precision or more accuracy. So the mug is not as tall as those elements that I have in the design. Therefore, because I know it, I'm going to press shift, and I have the mouse at the angle of the design, and I'm going to size it down while I'm holding shift. And I think I like the size. It's more accurate for me. I'm going to leave it like that. And if you since it's smaller now, I'm going to hold shift again and bring a little bit closer so that it's a little bit toward the center of the video. So we have that one figured out, and that's all we are going to do. So, and I will assume it's going to apply the same one for this the second image that we put. So let's click out. I click on the video to just click out. So let's click on this one to see, and I'm going to play. Let's see if we can play the video and see it. Because the video is now moving, is going to by putting something in the video, you will show movement. So now it didn't affect the second mug, therefore selecting it together with the first one was not necessary. So now we are going to select the second mug, and then we are still in the filter mode already. So I'm going to click on that plus, and I'm going to, when you click on video and you use a filter, I think it will put it in favorite for you, under favorite. So you can just search it to find it, or you can type it again. And this one, and what I noticed it too though, if I have put the filter in place for the first mug before I brought the second mug on the track, before I drag the second mug to the timeline, I think the filter will have applied on it right away, I think. But anyway, let's adjust this one as well. You can go back to the first one to see the adjustment you made, because the adjustment will be here. Copy that and pretty much paste it for this one if you want to do that, but I'm not going to do that. So I'm just going to press shift and move it down, because we see the handle now is toward this the right side. So I'm going to take that into consideration, and I'm going to size it down a little bit as well. And I'm going to move it back a little bit. And let's play it again. We have this one, this bar. Let's put the bar at the beginning, and let's play the video. This let's wait until it's done. I don't like the fade effect that we have. But yeah, I think let's just play to see if both of them ended at the same time, and they did. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to click this one again, and I'm just going to press delete key to delete it, and I'm going to press that fade effect and delete it. So now we have the first one that we work on. I'm going to go back to playlist, and I'm going to drag the second video down again, and I'm going to bring it a little bit closer to create that faded effect, and I'm going to drag it all the way to the end. Okay, so now let's put this to the beginning or wherever that I wanted to start, and play it and see how the second mug is looking. Okay, so let's pause it. So the issue here is just no, so I'm going to just move it away, and I'm going to click on that faded things and delete it. So I'm going to bring it back. In fact, I'm going to leave it like that and apply the filter on it. So while it is selected, I'm going to go to filter, and the size, position and rotate, we will bring it back. I'm kind of surprised it is now well centered. Okay, so I'm not seeing this in the image yet. Let's select it again. So I just brought it closer to join it, but without overlapping. Let's take this out of the way. I think the issue before was this timeline is showing, yeah, I think it was a timeline that is doing that. So let's move it away again for now. So if you are seeing the previous mug and this one together, just move this line to the mug you want to work on, so that it does not show you both. So I selected the mug we want to apply the filter on. What is our size? I don't know if you notice it, but when I click on the yes sign, it deleted. So I'm going to apply it again, and I'm going to first while I'm holding shift key, I'm going to size this down. I think I like the size, and I'm going to, while I'm holding shift, I'm going to drag the ball from the middle to move it away from the other element in the video. Okay, and I'm done. So now this one is done. I'm going to bring it to just connect both without overlapping. I don't want the faded effect, so I'm going to put this to the beginning, and let's play to see how is playing. Okay, I like this better. And I don't know if you notice it, sorry, but you'll notice it that the video, the image didn't line up with the video. So I'm going to drag it to the end so that it line up together. So now that we have the video, both images all together, we will say you make for your design, you made a video for it. I don't know if Prince will offer video for your POD products, but you can use Canva, you can use Placeit. I don't know if free version of Canva allows you to do that or not, but if it does, it might be easy as well. But this one is free using the shortcut, and that's a video software. So now what we are going to do is we are going to select the video, and I'm going to press Control key on my computer keyboard, and I'm going to press the mug. I'm going to press this one as well. I'm going to select them all. I'm not sure that's necessary though, because I'm going to export the timeline, so it should export everything, but I'm going to select them just to be sure. You can either click on export on top, or you can just click on it at the same area where you have the playlist. So I'm going to click on export, and I'm going to click on export file, but I will make sure it has timeline. Because I do not want to download the playlist or anything else, but just the timeline. And you don't need to select any preset here. It's just the format in which you want the video to be recorded, to be saved. But if you don't choose anything, by default it's going to be MP4, and that's what we want anyway. So I'm going to click on export file. And when I click on export file, you might want to organize your designs, images and videos well, so that when you are ready to list your product, you have everything in place. So we are just going to go on the where we have our design product, and I'm just going to save it. So by default it will choose MP4 for you, so you don't need to look and find it. So I'm just going to click save, and it's going to open it will show the link here, and it will show the percentage, and when it's down you will see MP4 in place where you have the percentage. So that's how you make a video for your mug mockup. Let's see. At this point we won't be able to see outside of the shortcut because it has not saved it completely yet. But let's see the one that was there before. This one is what we are saving right now, and this one that was what was there before. Interestingly, I did it with slideshow. That's one way I will show you as well. If you prefer to do slideshow type of video, that's what this one that I have done before for this design, that's what it is. It's a slideshow type of video, but it's made in shortcut. So I will make a video. If you want to do that, you can do that as well. Thank you so much for watching. I don't know how long it's going to take to download everything, but let's move the computer to the side, and probably not the computer. Let's move the computer to the side and bring this mug here. So the mug, when I placed the order for the mug, I placed 3 orders. One, to see how the design will look, because when I look at the mock-up, printful mock-up, it looks to me that they pull the design down, and the design is a circle, so I didn't really like it, but I placed the order to see how the design is going to look, and then I placed a design of 2 other mugs, 15 ounces and 11 ounces, but blank. So I put a blank image on it, and I placed the order for all 3, and they emailed me saying that they don't sell blank mug, therefore they only ship 1. So, and another video I will show how you can put blank mug, a blank design on the mug and download it, so that you can have a blank mug to put your own design on it and have different backgrounds. So it's not going to be easy. It's not going to save you time compared to if you just put the design on Printful and download the mock-up for the flat leather the way we did it for the video. But again, it's up to you, but I'm going to show you that option. So I placed the order to see how it's going to look, and now that you look at the design, I like the way they ship it. It came in a box. The things is not wrapped. People who don't like plastic will like that, but it was well in the box with something inside the box with a hole in the middle for that to be sitting. So it's all paper, so people will like, people with that don't like plastic will like that type of packaging. So okay, so it is done. You can see MP4. You can see MP4 at the end of it, so that means it's done. And if you have multiple that you are working on, you'll just have to, let me see here, you'll just have to delete. So while everything is selected, here, I'm just going to click delete, and I'll delete that, and I'll go to playlist, and I will pull the video down, bring it to be the end, and then I will bring another design to the playlist, drag it down, and repeat the process again to make the second video for the second design, if that makes sense. So it's good to do that in batch if you want to save time. Okay, so I'm just going to delete. To delete something on the timeline, you just select it and you click delete to delete that. So we have the design done. I'm going to go to where we have it, and we are going to play that to see how it looks. And it won't have voice because we muted. Okay, so it's done. So that's the video. And if you have a blank mug, you can actually put the blank mug on the surface and record everything, and then you bring that video to Shortcut and you apply the design on the mug. That's another way to do it. But if you do not have a blank mug on hand to record a video with it, this one is one way to make a video for your mug design. So we are going to I was hoping to open the design. Let's see the mockup. Okay, so this is a blank mug that I download from Printful after I put a blank design on it, and I save it and I put my design on it. So the design look kind of circle compared to, let's go back to Printful design. So this one is my design. Let's see Printful design. Okay, and this one is Printful design. So you'll notice that their design is a little bit stretched down, while mine I kept the circle look of it. So that's something to consider if you want to put the design on the mug yourself versus downloading their mockup and use that instead. And I'm going to move this and bring, and if you look at their design and the products, I think their product look like their design. They actually stretch the design, and they stretch, I mean, it is stretched on the mockup as well. But yeah, I'm thinking about making the design smaller anyway. So if it's further away from the bottom, I don't know if that will keep the round shape. So having it between the handle section, away from the mouth area, so that people using it, they don't have their lip in contact with the ink. I don't know if the ink has side effect or not. So I want to have the design away from the lip section and away from the bottom section so that it can keep the shape. I don't know, I have to try that and see how that will look. But yeah, it's just something to consider. But I'll make a video how to put the design on a blank mug and how to make the mug with the design and bring it to Shortcut instead of going to Printful first, the way we did it in this video. So if you like to see the other options, stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Afiavi, Libreman, creators of Libreman Consulting, LLC YouTube channel, and in soap.com, our blog. Thank you for your time. If you have print on demand business, I don't know if Printful offer videos or you have to actually go make those yourself. But Canva It can be done using Canva, it can be done using Placeit. I don't know if they charge, you have to have a membership for those to make them or not. I don't use those avenues, but you have those options. If you are looking for something that is unique to you, that's the option that I'm sharing here. But it's crucial that you have video design, because a lot of marketplaces are pushing for it. eBay is offering video option, Etsy is offering video option, and when you go to Etsy now, you will see video instead of images on their page when you search something and the product has video. So it might be good to take extra time and make videos for your product. Thank you for your time. Again, on our channel we share different ways to save money and different ways to make money to reach your financial independence, where you do not depend on your employer to provide for your family. Thank you.